I'm not sure if you guys are ready for all the gems that I'm going to be dropping in this backdrop video, but tonight we are going to be covering everything from baby showers, birthday parties, weddings, graduations, prom send-offs, anything in between. We're going to be covering it, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some Amazon dupes on how to get those amazing super luxe backdrops for cheap. Let's go.
So let me give you guys a little bit of history about tonight's theme and how it can be beneficial in every walk of life. Of course, you guys know that I'm an event decorator / designer, and I absolutely love curating beautiful spaces for my clients. I love that, okay? But in today's world, backdrops are useful for every single walk of life. With everyone teleworking, or having Zoom calls and Zoom meetings, with any scope of business, backdrops can definitely come in handy. Also, they're a great way to save money when you are doing things with your family and with your family and taking photos for Easter is coming up. This is a beautiful backdrop for Easter, so definitely can come in handy. If anybody in your house is celebrating a birthday, backdrops are a great way to kind of capture that moment without spending way too much money. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about capturing that moment. Now, you guys have asked me before, Melanie, how do you do these backdrops? Where do you get the sturdy backdrops that hold the huge, where do you get those sturdy backdrops that hold the huge flower walls? How do you travel with backdrops if you don't have an SUV or a truck or some type of van? I'm going to answer all the questions for you tonight, and I promise you, everything that I show you tonight can be put into a duffel size bag and slid in your closet, under your sofa, or under your bed. And that's the beauty of it. And if you would like to win this starter backdrop kit that I'm going to be giving away, you definitely want to stay tuned until the end of this live so that I share the information with you guys on how to enter. With that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, definitely leave a comment down below letting me know who you are and where you're joining us from. I have quite a few backdrops that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I know that when you are ordering backdrops on Amazon, it can be really intimidating because you're not sure what it's going to look like, and you don't want to get something and you're like, oh, this is a bunch of junk, okay? So before I share all of these with you guys, I want to share a couple of best practices. Number one, when you're looking at a backdrop and you're ordering a backdrop, be sure to look at the size. Somebody type that in. Look at the size. This backdrop that's behind me right now, it's a 5x7. Meaning it is 7 feet wide and 5 feet tall. And so if you need something taller, bigger, then you want to make sure you take really a close look at the sizes. I would recommend at least an 8x8 or a 10x10. Now the backdrop stand that I have is a portable stand tonight, and that is a 7x10, I believe. But you can also get it in a 10x10. I'll tell you guys why I picked this particular one as we go on tonight. So with that being said, we're going to get started with the heavy duty backdrops. Now that is the backdrop that I use all the time. It is the 2 upright poles. A lot of you guys have been asking me, hey Melanie, where do you get this backdrop? And the vendor that I used to get it from here on Amazon, they no longer have them. I finally found another vendor for you guys, and the quality is absolutely impeccable. Adley is going to share that backdrop with you guys now so that you can see it. If you look down in the carousel down below, you guys, it will be highlighted. It has the 2 upright poles and the crossbars and the 2 bases. Very simple, very easy to put together. I'm going to demonstrate how to put it together in a video right now so you guys can see that entire process. I do like these because they are adjustable. Not all backdrop stands are adjustable. And so that is the beauty of this one. It is adjustable, and I do love the fact that it's not so heavyweight that you can't carry it, but it's not so lightweight that it's not going to do your backdrop any justice. Now this is typically what I use when I'm doing double draping, heavy draping, floor walls, and anything along that line. This is a particular backdrop stand that I'm using. And again, when I looked the other day, they only had a few left. So if you guys are really serious about getting one and adding one to your inventory, I would say at least have one. This is the one I recommend for all heavy duty projects. This one is going to stand up. As you guys can see, I have blue tape on mine. And so that tape is to kind of identify what it really is, like that is mine, because a lot of times you may rent some things, you may do some other things, and so if you're doing that, then yeah, you want to make sure that you identify the backdrop because they are costly. And so sometimes when I'm doing like a full room drape, I rent a lot of that out. And so if I have this for my flower wall, then I want to make sure that my draping doesn't get confused with everybody else's draping. And so that's why I use it. Very easy to maneuver. I've had this for some years, and so I wanted to make sure that I shared a quality backdrop with you guys. Normally the weight limit on these is about 50 pounds, but if you're hanging like a heavier flower wall, which I'm going to give you guys some alternative to the flower walls that I share with you on my other platforms, but if you're hanging the heavier ones, what I recommend doing is adding 2 crossbars at the top in order to hold that weight, and it works just fine. If you add 2 crossbars through the part, the pole part, it will hold up the backdrops just fine, just fine. And so this is where you can find them. Adelie has highlighted them for you guys. And so this is very simple to put together, super, super simple to put together. Don't be intimidated by it. It is as simple as the video that I just shared with you guys. Grab it tonight, because these things are like, they have been coming in and out of stock. Like, they've been so hard to find. And when I found them for this particular vendor, I knew the quality was on point. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and grab that one, okay? Let's go ahead and grab that one because, yeah, it may not be available later. So I know many of you guys have been looking for one, so here you go. Here you go. All right, do love it because, like I said, all backdrops are not created equal now. When I first got mine a few years ago, very heavy duty, it really worked well. But tonight, the one that I'm sharing with you guys, the quality is definitely there. It is definitely there. Next up is the flower walls. Now, I know you guys have seen me highlight a lot of flower walls on YouTube and stuff like that. And you're like, Melanie, that is like way too expensive. Like, I get it, girl. I get it. Okay, you guys. So this one is like a paper flower wall. These would be really cute behind dessert walls. They would be really cute behind like a couple that's sitting at a table. One of the things that people always ask me, like, what if you buy a backdrop that is too small? Like, what do you do? Then what you would do is you would take that draping and cover that whole area, and then you would put the backdrop on top of the draping, so it'll look kind of like draping is coming from underneath the backdrop. The worst thing to do is to have it like just bare, where you can see underneath the backdrop. Like, that is terrible. So you can raise it up as high as the top of the table, and then use the draping underneath that table. So that is definitely a way to be able to use that as well. And it's just a little clips on here. Look at how simple that is. And then with these little pieces that I was sharing with you guys from this kit, these little pieces here, these little pieces can put the they can hold your balloon backdrop onto the pole, which I thought was really cool. Okay? So look at that. Look at how pretty and realistic it looks. Now, Adelie is going to adjust the camera where it's just me in the frame, and you guys will be able to see how gorgeous it will look in front of a dessert table, a mother-daughter photo for Mother's Day. You can order this for your church and set it up at church, and the mothers could, mothers and daughters could take photos together. Just so many different possibilities. You guys let me know in the comments down below. All right, so the next thing we want to talk about tonight is the Greenery Wall, and that's the one that can be used for just about anything. I like it because it has a grid on the back, and because it has that grid on the back, you are able to you connect it with the zip ties, and then you're able to put things on it, like a name. You can zip tie a name to it. You can zip tie balloons to it. You can zip tie a crown to it. You can zip tie whatever your heart's desire. I mean, you can zip tie anything to these greenery walls. You can also add flowers to them. You can just do pretty much whatever you can think of. You can do it with the greenery wall. And I've had it now for about, this is the exact one I ordered off Amazon. I got 2 boxes. With the 2 boxes, you can make an 8x8 or a 10x10. I think with one box, you can do like a 5x7 maybe. But don't quote me on that, okay? So you'll have to kind of do the math on that. But I know you need at least 2 boxes to get it all done. Mine is still in pristine condition. We've used it for so many different events. We have added flowers to it. We've taken flowers away. We have done just about anything with it. And we absolutely love it. The way we store this one is that we rolled it on the actual crossbar. And so we rolled it up like carpet using the crossbar for the backdrop. So when we get ready to put it on the backdrop, all we have to do is clamp it in and then unroll it. It takes us 5 minutes now to put it together. And I think we did a live here before where I showed you guys how to do a floral arch on it. So if you missed that live, definitely go back and check it out. Now, speaking of that, I do know, like, hey, you know, it can be a little bit pricey. I think it's pretty affordable if you're in the industry and you're going to use it again. You're definitely going to get your cost per use. Believe me on that. But if you're like, hey, Melanie, I love the greenery wall, but it's still a little bit too much for me, we have some options, okay? We have some options. So we have 2 of the greenery walls that here on Amazon that are just a backdrop that will give you that greenery feel. And so Adley and I will show you those 2 walls really quickly. One of them I think is all greenery and the other one has flowers on it. So we're going to take off this one and then we'll add the next one. All right, so now we're going to put in the greenery one. And it's just so pretty to me. Mm-hmm. And it looks so realistic on camera. If you were doing a safari themed baby shower, or you need to pull that clamp. Okay, perfect. If you were doing a safari themed baby shower, jungle, anything like this, y'all, this is the wall that started it all. Okay, and this is a very affordable option. You guys let me know how it looks in camera. I can't see it.
It looks real.
Does it look real?
Yeah.
Y'all let me know. To be real. I can't sing. But does it look real, you guys? Cardi makes incredible shimmer wall. They also have the clear backs. A lot of the other vendors have a black or gray back, and it does not look good with every color. Especially if you did like a gold or silver. You know, that black doesn't always look good. Now, if you had a black wall, fine. But if you had a pink wall or something like that, it does not look as good. But this is a gold. I think the gold is the best to go with because you're going to use the gold more than anything. The circle backdrop. Now, you guys know this circle backdrop. Y'all have seen them in just about any type of party design. They are very affordable. You can add balloons to them. You can add florals to them. I have used them every way but right. No, I'm just kidding. I've used them the right way. But I love these circle backdrops because you can add balloons to them. You can add flowers to them. You can use them for an arch for a wedding. You can use them at a baby shower. You can use them just about anywhere. Just about anywhere. So I absolutely love having it. I have the circle. I have the rectangle. And I have the octagon. That round backdrop is the bomb. Very simple. Very easy to put together. And you will probably, out of the 3 shapes, I would say the octagon and the circle, you'll probably get the most use out of it. You guys know this over-the-table centerpieces and things like that have really been trending. They have really been trending. And so last year, we actually We're on the forefront of this trend. I'm not saying we created the trend by any stretch of the imagination, but we were on the forefront of this trend, and we did this event featuring the over the table flower arrangement. But the beauty of the gold one is that you can just drape it with greenery. You don't need all the flowers. You can leave the pipes exposed, and that's why I like the gold one so much better, because you can leave it kind of exposed and it can still be a part of the decor. You can just wrap like flowers around it, just like a garland, and it will be absolutely breathtaking. You can hang down lights and crystals and still leave the gold exposed, and it just be the most beautiful thing ever. And I can't wait to show you guys my design just featuring the actual metal.
She cute.
Is it cute?
It's cute.
Okay, pose. 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 Okay. Y'all, this is so, when I saw this, I was like, this is so freaking cute. I love the white brick. I love the flowers up here. I love the colors, the Pantone colors of the year in here, that periwinkle purples, all that is in here. Just gorgeous. What do you guys think? The white just goes so far.
It's perfect for a wedding.
Wedding, baby
bridal shower.
Bridal shower for sure. A tea, Mother's Day,
prom.
Ooh, prom send-off. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Like prom send-offs, y'all. When I went to school, we got sent off to the prom with $20. And now these kids are like getting full backdrops and balloon draping and all kinds of stuff. Red carpets for their prom send-off. So this kind of stuff is perfect for a prom send-off. Perfect. That is such a great idea. I forgot about it. Graduation coming up. Did I bring it to you guys tonight? Now, I know many of you guys are like, okay, so how do we win this starter kit? So if you have taken or signed up for any of my free classes, you will already be entered if you're on my mailing list. If you are not, I highly recommend you go to luxeacademy.podia.com and sign up for a free class. It will enter you into my mailing list. You have until midnight tomorrow, and I will be contacting the winner by picking someone from that list, and you will be receiving many of the backdrops and things like that from tonight. So we're going to go ahead and pack them up tonight so it'll be ready to ship out Monday.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely love bringing all of these resources to you. Again, I will leave the link down in the description box below that outlines everything you need for making backdrops, whether it's the pipe and drapes, whether it's, just a simple, inexpensive backdrop, whatever type of backdrop you need for weddings, events, baby shower, etc. I'm going to leave that link to the Amazon video. Now, the video did malfunction a bit. You're not interested in that. I kind of wrapped everything up in this video here for you guys, but all of those items can be found in that carousel, so definitely be sure to go and check that out. If you're not a member of the channel, we would love to have you here. All you have to do is click on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you will never miss out on a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to head over to my website to join a free class. The entry for the free backdrop kit is going to end. So if you're watching this video after the entry date, my apologies, but the information here is still priceless. But the entry is going to end on Monday, March the 21st at midnight. So grab a free class to sign up. If you've already signed up for one of my classes, no need to sign up again. I will be randomly selecting a winner for the background kit from that. So you guys, I will email you want you to notify the winner, or I'll be sending out an email. So make sure that you are on that list, because I will be selecting that winner live in an email. So definitely check it out. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Thank you for your continuous and unwavering support. Let me know your favorite backdrop that I shared down in the comments below. I'll see you guys at the next video. Until next time, it's Melanie from Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers!